Hello, everybody, and welcome to the college basketball pre-game show. I did it last week, and I'm doing it again. So I hope you guys are excited for this episode. I'm going to be talking about 11 games, picking 11 games. It's going to be a good show. But before I get in, football trivia question for Saturday and Sunday, because they just looped the weekend into one. What was unusual about the 6 players elected to the Hall of Fame in 2001? A, all went to the same college. B, none were quarterbacks. C, none played college football. D, all were Super Bowl champs. I'll repeat it again. The category is Hall of Fame. What was unusual about the 6 players elected to the Hall of Fame in 2001? A, all went to the same college. B, none were quarterbacks. C, none played college football. D, all were Super Bowl champs. I will answer that at the end of the episode. But your Saturday birthdays are Matthew Stafford. He just won the MVP 2 days ago. Lude Ray, Robert Brazil, or Brazile, and Rolf Benner. I don't know how to pronounce that. I'm sorry. And then your Sunday birthdays, are John Fox, Terry McDaniel, Reggie McKenzie, and Julio Jones. So yeah, those are your football birthdays, and I'll answer that trivia question at the end of the episode. The college basketball games, we got a lot of good ones. Starting out, so we got 20-2, 9th-ranked Nebraska. They're having a great season. They've been a surprising team, Nebraska, and they're one of the best teams in the Big Ten. They got to go on the road to play 9-14 Rutgers. Like I said on the prior pregame show, it's difficult to go on the road and win, right? But then also, Rutgers is a terrible team. They're not going to make March Madness unless they turn on the burners, and they still are probably not going to make the tournament. They're 9-14. It's been a rough year to be a Rutgers basketball fan, and it was a rough year to be a Rutgers football fan at that. But you can get a huge win. Storm the court today against 9th-ranked Nebraska. Nebraska, just what a great season. They were not expected to be a good college basketball team, and then they have just swooped in and absolutely dominated college basketball. It's been very impressive. They've only lost 2 games. The 2 losses have been recently, I'm pretty sure, but still, very impressive stuff going on at Nebraska. A frustrating end to the football season. Now you're going out here, college basketball, and you're doing great. You have 13-9 Baylor, normally a great team. Scott Drew normally coaches a great Baylor team. They're not having the best season, They go on the road to play 7th-ranked, 20-2 Iowa State. Iowa State, they're having a great season. Iowa State always has a great basketball team. They got a great coach, like TJ Roethlisberger or something. I can't remember his exact name. But he's a great coach. He always has Iowa State ready. They're in the Big 12. But Arizona, they are having an absolutely surreal season. So it's going to be exciting. It's going to be very exciting to see what happens in this game. Because, Iowa State, they're at home. But Baylor's normally a great team. I can see them coming out and playing great and coming out and playing their best game. Will that necessarily happen? I don't know. Okay? But Baylor normally has a great basketball team, so it's going to be interesting to see how do they come out. Because Iowa State, they had they're struggling a bit also. So it's they've been struggling. So, they're having a good season, but they had a rough 2-game losing streak. Yeah, so they lost 2 in a row, which was rough for them. You've got 9-13 Utah. They're having a really rough season. They got to go on the road to play 17-5 11th-ranked Kansas. Kansas, a great blue blood. Bill Self, great coach. But again, you got to avoid the upset. Yes, you're at home, and yes, Utah's playing really bad basketball. But again, if they want to win the Big 12, because the Big 12 has Arizona. You'd be like Kansas, Iowa State, they're all in the mix. Yeah, they're in the mix. But it's going to be rough considering Arizona is playing such good basketball. Someone's going to have to dethrone them. I'll get into that actually next. Or actually, no. Two games from now. But, so Kansas, Bill Self is going to have his team prepared. But again, upsets happen all the time in college basketball. Then you've got Oklahoma. They're 11-12, not having the best season. They go on the road to play 15th ranked Vanderbilt, who's 19-3. Vanderbilt started out 16-3. Or 16-0, and then they lost 3 in a row, I'm pretty sure. But since then, they've won 3 in a row. They're getting back on track, Vanderbilt. Okay, they were having a great year, 16-0. I think ranked 9th or maybe 10th. And it just all slipped away with a 3-game losing streak. But now you've won 3 in a row. You're getting back on track. You can lock in this 20th win. That would make it very high for you to just lock in a March Madness berth. Granted, if they don't make March Madness, this is an insanely disappointing year. Seems like Vanderbilt Athletics is starting to roll. That they always have a great baseball team. And then now basketball and football is picking it up. So I think Vanderbilt Athletics is here to stay. I have a Vanderbilt pendant. I'm a big fan of Vanderbilt football and basketball too, honestly. So I'm looking forward to seeing. They're at home, but you got to keep this winning streak going. Oklahoma, this is a must-win for any tiny shot at a March Madness berth. Now, you've got 16-6 Oklahoma State, They're having a great year. They got to go out on the road and look to be the first team to dethrone 22-0 first-ranked Arizona. Tommy Lloyd. He's never even gone to the Natty. He always has a great team. Can he make it far in March Madness? That's something I think we're all wondering. But this has just been a heck of a team. They probably will not be the first ever undefeated team. That would be absolutely stunning. But this has been a phenomenal run by Tommy Lloyd and Arizona. It's been incredible. Tommy Lloyd is doing a heck of a job there at Arizona. But Oklahoma State, they're having a good year. 16-6. They're one of the better unranked teams. So you gotta fear. You gotta fear Arizona. You've gotta fear. But they're just so dominant, Arizona. But it doesn't matter. Oklahoma State's playing really good basketball. This would be a huge quad 1 win for Oklahoma State. Arizona just... They're going to slip up eventually. I think we're all kind of preparing for them to slip up. I would be stunned if they go undefeated. It would be hilarious. They go undefeated, go through the Big 12 tournament, win it, and then they're the third ever 1 seed to get out round 1. After having the greatest college basketball season of all time, they just lose in round 1. That would be hilarious. But, I mean, yeah, this game... I'm putting this game on notice. I think we could see something in this game. But yeah, now the big game. You've got 21-1, 4th-ranked Duke. They go on the road to play their arch rival, 14th-ranked, 18-4, the North Carolina Tar Heels, the most vicious rivalry in college basketball. Here's something I find funny though, is that in college football, no one cares about the North Carolina-Duke rivalry. Everyone cares about Ohio State-Michigan rivalry. In college basketball, no one cares about the Ohio State-Michigan rivalry. Everyone cares about Duke-North Carolina, which is kind of interesting. But this is the rivalry. The rivalry. So many great moments in this just iconic rivalry. 2 of the greatest blue bloods. 2 of the greatest programs in college basketball history. This is gonna be a fun game. I can feel it. This is gonna be a fun game. North Carolina definitely not as good as Jon Scheyer's Duke team, but they're at home. It's a rivalry. Hubert Davis has been a weird coach. His first season, coached North Carolina to like the 8 seed, I think it was, a solid team. Then they go to the final, or then they have a big lead at halftime in the Natty, blow it. But he went to the Natty. But then next season, they don't even make the tournament, so it's like, okay, kind of a weird drop-off there. And then the next season, they get the 1 seed, so it's like, okay, back to traditional North Carolina. Last season, got an 11 seed, and had to play in a first 4 game, and then I think got out round 2. So North Carolina, or no, actually, I think round 1. So Hubert Davis has been an interesting coach from a mid-first regular season, but going to the Natty, to then a bad next season, missing out on the tournament, to then a great great third year getting the 1 seed and getting out, I think, in the Elite Eight, to then a struggling 4th season. So this 5th season, they've been a good team, but he's kind of been an up and down coach from like good, bad, good, bad, good, bad. So he's been a very interesting coach for North Carolina, and I can kind of see him being fired in like 5 years or something, because North Carolina is just, it's like, we're done with this up and down thing. But yeah, this game's going to be great. It's the rivalry of all rivalries. You've got 5th ranked Illinois going on the road to play 10th ranked, or you've got 20-3 5th ranked Illinois going on the road to play 10th ranked 19-4 Michigan State. Crucial game in the Big Ten title hunt to get the regular season Big Ten title before the tournament starts over in March, and then March Madness. I love March Madness so much. But absolutely, this is going to be great. You're looking at this is the top 10 matchup. I don't think College Game Day is not there just because Duke and North Carolina, all the attention automatically goes there. But this is a top 10 basketball game. Brad Underwood's doing a great job. They beat Purdue. What was that? I think that was 2 weeks ago. But then Purdue kind of slipped up, and now they're improving Purdue. But Brad Underwood's a really good coach. Illinois is a consistently really good program when it comes to college basketball, and so is Michigan State. Tom Izzo, I don't know if he's ever actually won the Natty. He's coached there a long time. Tom Izzo is a phenomenal coach. He got Michigan State to the 2 seed last season. I think they got out Elite 8, if I'm correct. But he's coaching Michigan State to another phenomenal season, and they're doing a great job. This is an insanely crucial game to see who gets that Big Ten regular season title. You've got 16-6. You're defending national champion, 17th ranked Florida. They got to go on the road to play 17-5 Texas A&M. Florida has been a little bit of a disappointment. They got the 1 seed last season, absolutely dominated, won the national championship in an epic finish against Houston. But now, here's where things get interesting, is that they've struggled. They're going to make the tourney, of course. But they have struggled. I don't think they're going to repeat. That would be a stunning turn of events. They have not been bad, but 16-6, ranked 17th, that's not that good for the defending national champions. Got the number 1 seed last season. That's not necessarily incredible. Texas A&M, I think they got Maryland's coach. Yeah. Well, no. Maryland's coach went to Villanova. Texas A&M's coach went to Maryland. I don't know who Texas A&M got as their coach, but he's doing a pretty good job. After their coach left for Maryland, that was unfortunate for them. Frustrating end to their football season, of course, looking to get a huge win here today. They're going to make the tourney, though. 25th ranked Tennessee, or 16-6, 25th ranked Tennessee. They've been having a bit of a struggling year. They go on the road to play another team struggling, 16-7, the Kentucky Wildcats. Second year under, I can't remember his name, something Pope or something. This has been a struggling year for Kentucky. I think they're going to make the tournament, but they are unranked. This would be a huge win. I know Tennessee's barely ranked, the last team ranked, but this would be a huge home SEC rivalry win versus a top 25 opponent, because this has been, again, a struggling year to be a Kentucky fan. It's been rough. And they're expecting better. I think they were like the 3 seed last season. Made it to like the Sweet 16 or Elite 8. He did a good job after John Calipari left for Arkansas, considering there was way too much negativity around him. Fans were mad that they kept on getting upset. But, so yeah, they need to get things going, Kentucky, and so does Tennessee. They're also having a disappointing year. So 2 teams that kind of need to get it right. 20-2, 8th ranked Houston, the defending national champion runner-ups, they go on the road to play 16th ranked 17-5 BYU. BYU, I think, got smoked at Kansas last week in a top 25 showdown. So this could be a huge home bounce-back game for Houston. But Calvin Sampson, he's going to have his team prepared. But this is going to be a great top 20 showdown. Then you've got the other remaining unbeaten team, 23-0, 23rd ranked Miami of Ohio. They go on the road to play 15-8 Marshall. We all know Miami of Ohio is fraudulent. They're not in a Power 4 conference. But it's still super impressive. They have actually played one more game than Arizona. So they're the team that has made it the farthest, undefeated. So I'm looking forward to this game. I don't know if Miami of Ohio can win it, though. I think it might end there. Their undefeated season. But before I get to my picks, I'm gonna answer the trivia question. Excuse me. The category is Hall of Fame. What was unusual about the 6 players elected to the Hall of Fame in 2001? A. All went to the same college. B. None were quarterbacks. C. None played college football. D. All were Super Bowl champs. I actually do not know the answer to this trivia question for Saturday and Sunday. My guess is B. None were quarterbacks. That's just my guess. But tell me in the comments what you think. But the answer to the trivia question is B, which is none were quarterbacks. And I did not look, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, but B, in fact, only one inductee played a ball handling position, receiver Lynn Swann. The others were linebacker Nick Buonconti, guard Mike Munchak, tackles Jackie Slater and Ron Yeri, and defensive end Jack Youngblood. Coach Marv Levy was the only other man elected that year. I'm pretty sure I didn't look. I'm pretty sure I didn't know the answer, but I'm not 100% there. But yeah. So yeah. But now get to picks. You've got 20-2, 9th ranked Nebraska going on the road in conference play. Scary this late in the season as we get closer to conference tournament time, March Madness, all of that. It's February. The first Saturday of February, they go on the road to play 9-14 Rutgers. Rutgers is having such a rough season. I think that continues. Nebraska, they get a crucial win and advance to 21-2. Give me Nebraska over Rutgers. 13-9, Baylor goes on the road to play 7th ranked Iowa State. Scott Drew's a good coach. He'll have his team prepared, but it's not enough. Iowa State gets a crucial win. Iowa State survives an upset bid at home against Baylor. Iowa State wins. 9-13, Utah goes on the road to play 11th ranked 17-5 Kansas. Utah, great season, or Utah, they've struggled a lot. Kansas, they're having a good season. Give me Kansas to beat Utah. No upset there. 11-12, Oklahoma goes on the road to play 15th ranked 19-3 Vanderbilt. Vanderbilt's at home. They're the better team. They win their 4th consecutive game. Give me the Doors. Even though that's a football helmet. Give me Vanderbilt over Oklahoma. 16-6, Oklahoma State. They go on the road against first-ranked 20-2 Arizona. Or 22-0, not 22-2. 22-0. This is a scary game. I honestly don't know. I want to pick the upset because, I do, and I'm going to rock with it. Give me Oklahoma State to go in to Arizona. We all know Arizona is going to slip up eventually. We all know it. We all know it. That basketball team is going to slip up eventually, and that is today. Huge quad win for quad 1 win for Oklahoma State. Give me Oklahoma State to absolutely stun Arizona. You've got 5th ranked Illinois. They go on the road to play 10th ranked, or you've got 20-3 5th ranked Illinois going on the road to play 10th ranked 19-4 Michigan State. Brad Underwood's a great coach. Illinois is having a great season, but Michigan State, they are at home. So give me Tom Izzo and Michigan State to beat Brad Underwood and Illinois in a huge top 10 win to make Michigan State the favorite to win the Big Ten regular season title. 17th ranked Florida, or 16-6, 17th ranked Florida goes on the road to play Texas A&M, who's 17-5. Texas A&M's at home. Florida has a frustrating loss. Texas A&M beats the defending national champions, Florida Gators. Give me Texas A&M. 25th ranked Tennessee goes on the road, or 16-6, 25th ranked Tennessee goes on the road to play 16-7 Kentucky. Kentucky's at home. They need this win probably slightly more than Tennessee, so give me the Kentucky Wildcats to get a huge win over Tennessee. 20-2, 8th ranked Houston goes on the road to play 17-5, 16th ranked BYU. BYU's at home, but Houston is a very good basketball team. Give me Houston to go on the road and get a huge top 21. Then, 23-0, 23rd ranked Miami of Ohio, looking to remain unbeaten, goes on the road to play 15-8 Marshall. I think both of the unbeaten teams go down. Give me Marshall to get a huge home win. We all know Miami of Ohio is fraudulent. They're not a Power 4 team. Granted, Marshall isn't a Power 4 team, but I do think Miami of Ohio slips up. Both of our undefeated teams go down. Give me Marshall over Miami of Ohio in a stunning upset, and they storm the court. Then, 21-1, 4th-ranked Duke. They go on the road to play 14th-ranked, 18-4 North Carolina. North Carolina, they're at home. It is a rivalry in-conference game. North Carolina honestly needs it more. They are ranked 10 ranks lower. Give me North Carolina to get an absolutely huge win in the biggest rivalry in all of college basketball and maybe in all of sports. But I'll still give it to Ohio State and Michigan. But give me North Carolina over Duke. But that's it for my college basketball pregame show. I hope you enjoyed it. Make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow to do my Super Bowl pregame show. BBM, make sure to like and subscribe, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye now.